Hey everyone, and welcome. So, if you're a bird watcher and you feel like you've kind of hit a wall doing it all on your own, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to talk about how joining live events can absolutely change the game for your hobby. Okay, let's get right into it. You know the feeling, right? You're out there, this gorgeous little bird just zips past, it's a blur of color, and before you can even flip to the right page in your guide, poof, it's gone. Or maybe you're staring at a wall of binoculars online thinking, which one do I even get? Yeah, we've all been there. Those are the classic challenges when you're birding solo. And look, learning by yourself is amazing. There's no doubt about that. But sometimes, to really break through and get to that next level of skill and just pure enjoyment, you need something a little more, something you can't get from just a book and your own two eyes. And that's something more? Well, it's the power of a live event. Seriously, think of it like a treasure chest just overflowing with real-time, in-the-moment information. It's the kind of stuff you just can't find on a static page. This is where those big aha moments and breakthroughs really happen. So, you're ready to jump in, but where do you even start? It's important to know that not all events are the same. They're actually designed for different people with different goals. So let's break down the main types, and you can figure out which one is the perfect fit for you. Okay, let's run through the big three. First up, you have regular tours. Honestly, these are your perfect starting point, especially for beginners. You've got local experts who know the area inside and out, pointing out birds you'd probably walk right past. Then you've got bird festivals. Oh man, these are like heaven if you're a gearhead. You can actually get your hands on all those fancy high-end optics and see how they feel. And for all you photographers, lectures and exhibits are gold. This is where you learn the secrets to composing that perfect shot, straight from a pro. All right, you know the what. So now let's get to the how. Finding these events is actually way easier than you might think. It really is all about just knowing where to look.
Here is a super simple 3-step plan to get you going. First stop should always be the official sites, like the Wild Bird Society of Japan's website. They have a whole page for tours, and they even tell you which ones are beginner-friendly, which is awesome. Second, think local. Check out the websites for nearby visitor centers or nature parks. They usually post events right next to the latest bird sightings. And third, you gotta use social media. It's an absolute goldmine for up-to-the-minute info.
Now, here's a little pro tip for you. If you really want to unlock all the local events on social media, you have to use these specific Japanese hashtags. Hashtag Tancho Kai, that's Tancho Kai, will find you those guided tours. Then you have hashtag Birdwatching, which is your general all-purpose bird watching search. And hashtag Yacho Event. That's perfect for finding those bigger festival-type events. Go on, give them a try. But here's the thing, going to an event isn't just about spotting more birds. It's really about what you learn while you're out there. This is how you fast-track your skills. So let's open up the Pro Birders Playbook. Just look at the difference here. With a book, you get pictures and theory, right? It's static. But at an event, whoa, it's a completely different world. You're hearing real bird calls in real time. You're getting expert advice on the spot. It basically takes all the guesswork out of it and gives you direct, in-your-face comparisons. This is really where the magic happens. You're not just looking anymore, you're listening. You're learning the actual language of the forest. You get a guide who can lean over and say, "See that tiny curve on its beak? That's the key difference." Best of all, you get these moments of kizuki or kizuki. It's this amazing feeling of sudden insight, that light bulb moment that you just can't get when you're on your own. And for all you photographers, listen up. The benefits are massive. You get to see what gear the veterans are actually using. And just as important, you see how they're carrying it all day so they're comfortable but ready to shoot in a second. You'll pick up crucial fieldcraft. Things like judging distance, positioning for the best light, and the unwritten rules of professional wildlife photography etiquette. And maybe the best part of all, you find your people. You find your flock. You get to connect with others who are just as nerdy and passionate about this as you are. This is how you build a network. Share local tips, and get those exciting text messages about a rare bird sighting nearby. It turns a solitary hobby into a real community experience. So the last piece of the puzzle is just making sure you can walk into your very first event feeling totally prepared and confident. And honestly, a huge part of that is just knowing the basic etiquette so you feel like you belong right away.
First up, what to wear. It's super simple. The goal is to blend in. Think like a tree. Stick to earth tones, browns, greens, grays.
Why? Because a bright yellow or red jacket is basically a giant neon sign that screams, "Danger" to the birds, and it can scare them off for everybody. And of course, layer up for the weather and wear comfy shoes you can walk in all day.
And here are the golden rules. Keep your voice down. It helps everyone hear the birds and not scare them away. Remember, the #1 priority is observing the bird, not getting the perfect photo. Never, ever chase after a bird. Let them come to you. This should go without saying, but please, absolutely no feeding the wildlife. And a quick pro tip, if you're bringing a tripod, just check the event rules ahead of time because some places might have restrictions.
So, what's the big takeaway here? Events are that treasure chest of live info we talked about, and you just can't get that anywhere else. If you're looking for that one perfect first step to take, it's this. Just find a local regular tour. It's the friendliest, most supportive way to get started. Just remember to follow the rules, enjoy the company, and soak up all that incredible knowledge. Your next amazing bird sighting is out there, just waiting for you. The only question is, who will you be there to share that moment with?